Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome all to some more Rebirth, and I am kind of excited, but I'm also a little bit scared, because my win streak is 4, which is really bad, but for me that's kinda nice, because obviously I keep stupidly resetting. I say stupidly, it's totally the game's fault, but because, you know, I like playing the game, and sometimes I have to go do something so I don't finish run, but whatever, I'm not bitter about it, you know how I feel. It resets your win streak, despite not actually losing. So, it's kinda nice to see it like this. This is gonna scare me, because if it's the Lost, ooh, oh, it's Maggie! Oh, no! Well, I mean, no, ooh. Okay, no, I can do this. No, I can do this. I am fighting for true glory here. I should just be happy that I didn't get the loss. There's, you know, you can't win everything. You cannot win everything. And as long as I didn't get the loss, we're okay. I would have verily gone for the loss. I would have tried my hardest, but we all know how that would have gone down. We do find our item room. Come on! Judas's shadow. Judas's goddamn shadow. Oh, this makes me happy. This adds a lot of potential to this run, actually. This definitely adds a lot of potential awesomeness to this run. Because, as I keep saying, getting it this early on is fantastic. So what I'm going to do is, there's no point just throwing away my health, but if the boss drops a HP up, I'm going to deliberately kill myself, and I am going to come back as Judas's shadow, get the health up, have 2 black hearts, 1 heart, and basically just be a superpowered version of Judas without the Book of Belial for the rest of the game. I think that is definitely a way to make this victory much more likely to happen than trying my best to kind of make do with Maggie's kind of total sort of tickle power. You know, there's nothing wrong with some tickle power. Okay, there isn't. It actually brings up a point I always thought. Like, I mean, war, you know, war never changes. No, war is obviously, you know, a horrible thing. Apart from in the medieval ages where war was badass knights with swords slashing each other. Oh yeah, how much, you know, this is going to sound really weird because technically speaking melee fighting wars were much more brutal because, you know, you're stabbing people. But at the same time, I so wish wars were still fought with melee weapons. It would be so cool. I would learn how to sword fight like a pro if sword fighting was how we still settle differences. I mean, it's a very sort of childish view to have, and I'm gonna bomb for a key and a chest. I think that's definitely worth it. It's a very childish, woohoo, God, Maggie, why, Maggie? It's a very childish view to have, and I wouldn't technically make this so, but I do kind of miss that things were settled with the skill of you and your weapon. I think that is definitely, I always did like that. It's one of the things that fascinates me about medieval times, and it's one of the things that I think was truly cool about that time, that you could really stand out as someone who is a superb duelist, and that would be incredibly impressive. I mean, Game of Thrones, honestly, being that it is mostly based off the War of the Roses, isn't far wrong, and I've said this before, but I'll say it again, in actuality, the Game of Thrones is a lot less brutal than actually what happened in the War of the Roses, which I always find really neat. Medieval is brutal, guys, there's no question about it, but you do get badass sword fighting, so basically that's all that matters, I'm pretty sure. Pin, not a big problem. I can't remember the original point. Oh yeah, my new way of fighting was, I'm not bothered about taking damage, as you know, but my new way of fighting was, I feel like a weapon that when you point it at a group of people, they start getting tickled everywhere. Like, that is the most sort of harmless weapon, but that would disable an entire army. If you can point a weapon at an entire platoon of soldiers and cause them to just break down tickling, I mean, that is pretty damn good, honestly, and, you know, you get to kill them. Ooh, do I want to become Judas's shadow for that? I don't, is that HP up? I actually can't remember. Also, why am I stuck? That was weird. Is there any, well, actually, no, there is no advantage right now apart from simply doing the run faster to me dying deliberately to come back as Judas for no real immediate benefit. Oh, it is HP up! Damn it, I thought it was! I really thought it was, but I wasn't 100. I thought I'd seen it. Oh, no! That sucks. That really sucks, and I am sorry. That is very anticlimactic. That really is very lame, and I am a moron. Basically, my plan there would have been great. I would have come back as Judas with loads of extra damage, got the shot speed that I now have, but with obviously way more damage, and still have health, and still have the Yum Hat. That was very poor by me there. That was very poor. I guess now I've got to stick to, if I die I get to come back as Judas, instead of deliberately doing it early on for this. Well, I could use that and see what it pays out as. You know what I will do? I'll do the boss again on this floor, and this time hopefully actually remember, you know, what items do. Actually, in fact, if the item room is a HP up as well, I will go for it. Just because, you know, it's something interesting, and it's not something you get to do often, and I finally want to put my money where my mouth is in terms of becoming Judas's shadow deliberately early, being a really powerful, valid tactic. So in here... Oh, well. Oh, well, then. Well, then. You know what? I am going to take Epic Fetus because, you know, for the glory of a win streak. I'm kind of feeling win streaky. But I am definitely first going to do this just to see what I end up getting. I think it makes a lot of sense. Just, you know, for the sake of it, really. Well, full health. Oh, pretty fly. That's not bad. Oh, no, we died, guys. Oh, no. And now we're back as a Judas. Look at that damage increase. Even without Epic Fetus, that damage increase is wondrous. So we're basically going to bomb the hell out of everything. And now when I get Epic Fetus, it really is going to annihilate. So this is cool. I'm kind of happy. Alright, I haven't had Epic Fetus in a while. Probably should have got that health before switching to Judas's Shadow. Just because, you know, it's... I could have got an extra stab on those spikes. But still, those spikes are so horrible as an item. Yeah, the amount of annihilation that this is going to do. Oh my god, please, spiders are the hard counter to airstrikes. Alright, so now that I've got Epic Fetus, what I'm going to do to keep this run pretty damn interesting is try and absolutely speed this as much as physically possible. That is my main goal here. I want to wreck through the game, and we do find Super Secret, which is nice, and we get Calluses, which really actually is lovely. I don't have to worry at all about where I'm standing. I feel like Secret's going to be here, and it is not. Does Calluses make me immune to web? It doesn't. I guess why would it? Having, you know, rough feet doesn't make you immune to cobwebs. I mean, you don't even need to be immune to cobwebs in real life. You can't actually... Okay, boom! Yes, Judas's Shadow with Epic Fetus. That is what's up, and we do get our HP up anyway. So let's bloody do this thing. In fact, it doesn't come filled. Damn you, old bandage. Damn you. We will go in here and get ourselves 2 pills. 40 energy, that's okay, and we'll keep hold of this one, just in case we find PhD or something along the like. Judas's Shadow, Epic Fetus, looks really badass. Like, you genuinely look like you are gonna mess someone up. Amnesia really sucks to get there, no question about it. But also, not the end of the world when you are wrecking everything. Another 40 energy, so we'll get that. Telepills, and we go literally nowhere. It's always very anticlimactic when Telepills does something like that. It very much is. I would rather, simply because I have Epic Fetus, I would much rather have the Calluses than Liberty Cap. Just because I like being immune to stuff that potentially is going to kill me, because, you know, I tend to not be that careful. In fact, we may actually make Boss Rush, which is a good opportunity to potentially get the D100, which would end up re-rolling all our items. So, yeah, that kind of makes me happy. There's a lot of good potential getting Epic Fetus. So down goes that. We probably want to grab that key. We'll have a look at what this pill is. Bad trip. It was bound to happen eventually, so I'm not too worried about it. Mainly because I have managed to get 2 HP ups, which make coming back as Judas's Shadow really safe, because obviously having 2 black hearts is like, oh, you are gonna die so quick. But, you know, when you pull it off like that, that was a slick dodge by me there. Kind of happy about that one. And prepare, boss, to feel the wrath of... Boom. Oh, it didn't kill it. I really genuinely thought I'd one-shot it just because the damage is a little bit ridiculous. So we'll grab our cube with me, have a look in our devil room, and we get the goat head. I'm going to take the goat head. Constant deals is, of course, useful, and we are going to go find our item room, which I am almost convinced I've not found on this floor. I'm not actually positive either way, so that is potentially looking like a right moron here. But that's alright. I think that is definitely, you know, it's not the end of the world. Did I go up? I did go up. Oh, that's where it came down from, so I guess right? No, I went through there. You know, it counters me. Amnesia counters me very, very hard, and it is embarrassing, and there's not much I can do about it. Well, I could stop sucking, I guess, is something I could do about it, but you know what I'm saying, okay? You know what I'm saying. That was Annihilation, which is wonderful. I kinda am a little bit disappointed about forcing devil rooms, in that if I get brimstone or something, it kind of is pointless. I guess that's the main disadvantage to this, isn't it? I have very much a good chance of just killing myself with my own epic fetus, which I do need to make sure I am very much careful of, because that could go horribly wrong. We'll see what's in here. Cricket's mother trucking head. I mean, really, if we needed more of a damage up than this, that is kind of insane. I mean, there's never a point where getting Cricket's head is bad, and that is wonderful. So we know what bad trip is, so I'm not too worried about any of these pills. I mean, range down, completely irrelevant. So we don't have a fantastic set of pills. I've got a very particular set of pills. Well, get some help then. Jesus, like what? That would be a different twist on that. I'm cool with Pisces. I mean, I doubt the knockback will be too effective with Epic Fetus. And I don't actually know just how good Tears Up is on Epic Fetus. I guess it lets you fire more missiles more faster, is the only thing I can assume, but at the same time, still not entirely sure. I would totally be cool with 9 lives as well, which is one advantage to forcing the devil rooms. Either way, I do need to be a little bit careful, because this most certainly isn't as much as having 3 orbitals and Epic Fetus and ridiculous damage is phenomenal, don't get me wrong. There is still a very real chance I am going to embarrassingly kill myself and lose this streak in the worst way physically possible, which I would permanently be ashamed of. So yeah, I just need to be very deliberately careful with where I'm dropping these missiles, because I just, you know, I don't want it to end like that. We're definitely going to... Oh, that is good. That makes me feel so much better about everything. 2-shotting Chubb there. Wonderful. And Peep is not going to be an issue. He is again going to get 2-shot. Absolutely fantastic. And we get spiders and troll bombs. Honestly, worth it just for the spirit hearts. Every heart that I have, I basically look as I can hit myself with my own explosions that many times. I'm not too bothered about the petrified poop. 40-hour energy, not the most helpful thing in the world. Nearly walked into it again. Gotta remember these things. So, it's Star Sign City today. The speed up, very useful. The penetrative shot would have been incredible, but obviously, you know, Epic Fetus. I really wish Epic Fetus had more synergies. Getting quad shot and having a quad orbital strike is wonderful, but that's probably the best synergy you can physically get. Tried my best to take damage there, of course, because I'm a genius. We're actually kind of slow considering we're doing this much wreckage. I completely blame the amnesia, though. Like, there is no other reason I would be doing this poorly if not for the damn amnesia flaw. We are going to very much try and just get to the boss. I don't think there's any real disadvantage in just going for that. And we don't actually have greed, but do I even want any of this? Pandora's box, technically, but I simply don't have the money. So, you know what, because I'm not desperate for items, clearly I have the amount of items right now that would win me the run, I'm just going to preemptively donate everything. I think that's absolutely fine. I want as much money in this machine as possible, and we are getting there. I mean, once I get to the halfway mark, I mean, I only need to get to 900, right? The 999 isn't specifically required, at least I hope not, because that would really, really suck. I kind of do want to go in that room up at the top, because it's probably a library or the like, but at the same time, it means clearing that room, and that room is just absolutely horrible in every sense of the word. Also, that was horrible in every sense of the word. Oh, we gotta fly, we gotta fly. We did it, guys. We beat the singular fly, and I am, you know, I am proud of myself. I really, really am. That was kind of awkward, because I couldn't really go forward because of my missile. I also couldn't really move because of it, and Dingle was about to charge. So I'm just very happy that that did happen how it did. That kind of sucks. If I had some way of converting them into more useful, there we go, more useful hearts, that would be wonderful. Imagine if they were all black hearts. That would be one hell of a secret room to get. So we get double Gemini, which is basically like fighting a normal enemy, I guess. And our devil room, we have Krampus. Oh no! Oh, that was difficult. I would have actually preferred Krampus's rage there, but we can't win them all. Speed up is still technically nice, and I really want that library. Like, if it was Book of Shadows in there, that would be glorious. But killing these goddamn enemies is so goddamn annoying. There's one. There's the other. Come on, use my massive amounts of speed. Pop up, pop up. Damn it. I can do this. Boom. There goes two more. Come on, pop up, pop up, pop up, pop up. Damn it. Come on. Oh, it's a double key room anyway. I don't even have the keys. Well, that was just anticlimactic for everyone involved. I shouldn't say that and laugh in that way, actually, now that I think about it. That is just, it's a little bit embarrassing. It's been a while since I've seen a double trouble Gemini, though. Gemini? I'm pretty sure it's Gemini. It's totally Gemini, right? Oh, hello, Lil Haunts. How are you? Are you good? I'm pretty good. Hi. Hate them so goddamn much. We're going to blow up skulls just for the sake of potential black hearts. I think that makes a lot of sense. I want to kill all of these. Am I, like, basically piercing damaging through them? Because it does seem like it. Spider Bite, kind of fine, because it does apply the slow effect to my missiles, which I guess on bosses is technically really useful. So I'm kind of cool with that. I really hope that's a resistance rune. It is, in fact, vision, which is still technically kinda useful, all things considered. It's, you know, it's a free world card, which is always very good, because it lets you do a floor a lot quicker than normal, thereby avoiding a lot more enemies, thereby giving you a lot more chance to live. It's, you know, a very nice item, and a very nice rune to see, but, you know, I'd obviously prefer something a little bit better than that. And again, nothing crazy in this shop, nothing that's going to make me regret pouring everything that I have into the donation machine. I really thought that would kill them all. Like, honestly. He's going to get back up, don't get back up! Aha! Like a boss! Of course, now I could afford that double key room, which is kinda lame, but at the same time, you know, it's alright. Movement speed, very helpful there, and we do find our boss. Lovely. Okay, who's it gonna be? Gish! Normally, Gish, very, 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 very hard to bring down. Got a lot of health going for him. But in this sense, really, I mean, 3 missiles. It's a little bit fine. And we get, shockingly, little Gish. And in our devil room, ooh, I'm not particularly bothered about flight. Well, actually, am I? Because having flight makes Epic Fetus a lot better, because obviously you have full range of movement and you're not going to get trapped behind. I'm going to take Lord of the Pit. I'm going to do it. I mean, I get it for half price. I just need to be confident that I'm not going to be a massive failure, and then it's kind of fine, isn't it? So I think that's sensible. I've got the movement speed and the weaponry, which makes this a very good choice, I feel. but it also could backfire horribly if I go through a period of playing like an absolute moron. So I think that's the real trade-off I'm going for here. I'm just a little bit, I don't know, it worries me a little bit. I'm surprised there's no secret rooms here. Like, what is up with that? Really, you know, I was convinced we would end up having them. I'm just looking for a tinted rock or a black heart, just because one more would make me feel a lot safer than I currently do. Lovely. And we do find that tinted rock, so that made this journey very worth it. Even if we get a gold chest, we do get 2 of these fires to put out, and because we're flying, we can get the spirit heart, so I'm cool with that. And we get the Hierophant as well, which is Hierophant? Whatever it is, which is actually really good. We do know what our bad trip pill is, so doing these is worth it, especially as we could get magic mushroom out of it, which would make everything completely better again. And we have, I can see forever, bad trip, and a pretty fly, which doesn't do anything for us because we have cube of meat. So, yeah, pretty content now. Got a nice buffer of health. Let us get going. Still a little bit slow, considering I'm epic fetusing this, but, you know, whatever. Not that bothered about Sacrificial Dagger, despite it being the best contact damage item in the game in terms of raw numbers, according to reliable sources, also known as you guys and your wonderful advices. By the way, sometimes if between episodes I don't learn something that you've told me, it's not because I've just kind of forgotten or ignored, it's just simply because I recorded the next episode before that one went up, and I just didn't even have a chance to see what you were saying, you know? So, you know, that's hopefully you can understand. Whoop. The Lovers is kind of not too useful. The Tower, not great. Temperance, not great as well. So, basically, we're going to use that vision and keep this vision, and then blow up the final 2 skulls, just cause, and we get another tarot card as well. A lot of tarot cardage in this room. Wheel of Fortune, Black Heart, which is wondrous. Okay, yeah, we're going to keep vision. Come on, please. Wait, what am I doing? I've got the freaking door open. I am intelligent and good at using epic fetus. Ha 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 ha. I don't know why that one made me so evil. But yeah, back to the war topic now that I've, you know, my thoughts have come full circle. It's taken this long, but they have come full circle. Yeah, let's use the Hermit. Let's go see what's up. I do like the secrets map, but again, you know what else I like more than the secrets map? Putting more money in my donation machine. Wow, it really is guzzling it down, this run, which is great. Innocence to Slaughter, absolutely wonderful. We find our item room, we find our boss room, which is great, thank you very much. And Zoo, another load of money to put into our donation machine. Absolutely excellent. These guys are going to die fairly competently, and we get a black heart for our trouble, which is great. And I don't actually know if I killed that hand, so I'm going to chill on the movement for now. We do have the Fool a little bit past. If I'd had like a minute, I would have gone in there and then fooled out and continue exploring the floor, but we didn't have it, so it's not the end of the world, and we don't get anything there. So we're going to go to our item room real quick. Probably should have gone not via enemies, but I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? And we get... Technically speaking, this is the first time in a while that actually the crystal ball is a better spacebar item than what I had before. That doesn't happen regularly, so that's kind of neat on itself. But yeah, if you could... Oh, it is the Joker. I'm gonna keep that. If you could choose a fun, like, weapon of war, like my tickle weapon, what would you choose? There is one particular that I say, that is nice to see. There is one in particular that's kind of I'm not going to say it, but those of you who are of a similar mindset to me, of a kind of there is one kind of gun that when you fire at someone it makes them yeah, that would be hilarious. Oh wow, that damage is insane. Took damage there stupidly because I'm a stupid. But that's fine. Basically, we're going to keep the Joker for either the... Not the Heart Floor, because again, that is moronic of me. I realised that from last time. Can you please get hit by another missile? Like, really? Is that so difficult? Just die. Just die. There we go. And... ooh, Guppy's Paw. We don't need Spooky Ghost or Horror of Babylon, whichever that is. And honestly, Guppy's Paw is useless to us right now, outside of technically a Guppy piece. So I'm kind of cool to just move on to the womb and continue wrecking the place. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to wreck the utero. It's less of a good thing to say now. We will put a load of money into him, just because if we get a HP up. I always like having at least one red heart. It just makes me feel a little bit more alive. I don't know why, because it doesn't really make that much of a big difference, but it just, you know, I like it. And we get Suicide King. Haha, no! No, somehow, I don't think we're going to use that one. Just, you know, I don't know what it is, but I don't think we should Suicide King right now. I just don't think it would be the most sensible idea. I know you're thinking I'm crazy. You're thinking it's the best idea you've ever heard, but I'm just not sure, you know? I'm going to go give him this to money, because surely he is close to paying out with his item, and indeed he does, and we get rotten meat, and we do get our HP up, so that is wonderful. Goodbye, weird brain things. Goodbye to all of you. The area of damage on Epic Fetus is just wonderful. It really, really is. Double gluttony. Oh, that was, you know, that was difficult. We'll use our double keys on here. And we don't want that. We do get fate, so we actually wasted our hearts on getting Lord of the Pit, but I don't want to step on 4. And Leech Party! I like me a Leech Party. Who doesn't like a Leech Party? They throw the best parties in town. Especially when you slaughter them mercilessly. I mean, a slaughter party is the best kind of party. I imagine that's what butchers do in their fair time. In their fair time, yes, they play sort of like classical music while butchering pigs. Cause, you know, just give it that nice juxtaposition. Because everyone likes a bit of juxtaposition, get their literacy technique on. I think that is the way to go. So, do we use Joker on the Cathedral, or do we use Joker on the chest? I guess it doesn't really matter each. I mean, technically there will be different devil rooms, but I have no way of knowing which would be the best one to go. That was a really just generally set of terrible sentences that I just said there. I love how at one point in this run I was actually scared I was going to die, so that is quite good. Yep, there we go. I mean, there's no way I can lose this. There's just none. There is nothing. Goodbye to you. And I love that this technically started off as Maggie, of all people, and I'm now Demon Lord Judas of Judastown. And it does indeed one-shot them. Goodbye to you. Hey, who said you could go back underground? You damn cheating bastard. We got a tinted rock here, which contains the world. And there we go, we find the world. May as well use it, because obviously I'm going to keep the Joker. 40 air energy, nothing great. In fact, I should use that, shouldn't I? Because it just gives me a random... Yep, there we go. So that worked out nicely. And in my haste to see what was going on, I did in fact hit a spider. Which kinda sucks. Am I even that bothered about the secret room? I mean, it's 25 minutes. I can afford to take the time to look at the secret room. And by the way, I do actually have Black Lotus. I luckily found it a while ago, in fact. So that saves me a lot of looking. A lot of people have said. Well, we just get some bombs. Very nearly touched that fire, which, you know, you would have had the ability to burn me for that stupidity. Sometimes I wish I was funny. Okay, wrong room entirely. Let us go annihilate some heart. Nice, that is especially satisfying. Not bothered about that. And vom. One of them knew what was going on, and one of them tried to save itself. But alas, 'twas not to be. Ooh. What? Oh no, we're on utero 1. Okay, yeah. Okay, he was... Okay, alright then, you very rarely face him. I think he's one of my favourite bosses visually, and then he just kind of died. I mean, I suppose that's okay. May as well. Missing page 2? Why the hell not? Honestly, I'm about to get HP up anyway. It's just... It would literally be a waste for me not to take that, so down we go. Hopefully we don't continue getting the You Can't See Items curse, because getting that on the chest is like the most, haha, no fun for you, and that really does suck. And die, please, at some point. There we go. Golden key, nothing that we desperately need here. This room can just go kill itself, basically. And goodbye, double dingle. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the dingle. You have been the dingle to dangle. That was tactical damage there, because I wanted to bomb the main one and then use the black hat to kill the little dangles. I feel like it was pro strategy, and if you don't respect that, then, you know, you just hate us because you ain't us. Ha, yeah, what's up? And brain things, that is fine. Where did these flies come from? I didn't order any flies. I'm pretty sure I didn't order any flies. How would you even order flies? Why would you order flies? I guess if you have Venus flytraps, you can order flies. But even then, that seems very superfluous. They don't actually need them to live. They still take on water as their main source of survival, and the protein just supplements their diet. So that's the biology corner for today. The moon. Don't care. We'll press that, however. Oh, it is a floor reveal. I thought it was just a secret reveal. I don't know why I've been confused by that so far then. And our boss is over there. We do have a mini-boss. Kind of tempted to just go for the mini-boss. Didn't even really notice that one. Not that I really care. That is kind of okay. So is this technically just a better deck of cards? I feel like it is just a better... Oh my god. I feel like it is genuinely just a better deck of cards. Which actually makes it go up in my estimation, because deck of cards is not a bad item. A constant supply of tarot cards is good, and this one comes with a secret room finding floor revealing effect, which is obviously really neat. So, yeah, I'm kind of pleased with that, now that I know more about this item. Yeah, I'm not. I don't have time. You know, Mother, I don't have time for your hands right now, and I think you need to respect my personal space a little bit more, is all I'm saying. This room is quite annoying because you can't see them charging you, but they charge you from infinite distance, so... Yeah! Oh! That was a little bit close. Yeah, that was always going to happen. No! Let's not take double damage for the sake of it. There we go. I really, by the way, when I got triachnid, thought that It Lives had become triachnid, which really confused me. Double infinite keys, guys! I did need double infinite keys. That makes me very happy. Hopefully we can push It Lives straight past that phase, and, oh, I really... You know, I didn't want to have to deal with more eyes, but we're going to have to deal with more eyes, which, you know, is just a little bit upsetting. And pop... And pop. Having triple orbital obviously makes this kinda good. And we go to the Cathedral. Probably gonna press the Joker here, just because I think it's got more for us than on another... I mean, the Black Heart's nice, I guess. But I don't really care about you, headless baby. You know, sometimes you just don't want a headless baby in your life, and you gotta respect that. You do. Don't care about you. Oh, boom! That was an explosive room there. That was lovely. And, well, I guess we technically don't lose the Black Heart as very much a consolation prize there. Hey, I've already faced you today, and you were an actual boss. No, you didn't do any better there either. Ha ha ha. Making fun of game characters since 1995. Chariot, kinda useful, a get out of jail free card. And boom. Hello, Isaac. How are you doing? You doing good? I hope you're doing good. Because, you know, I'm doing pretty well, honestly, you know, dropping bombs quite literally, and I just don't think you're really up to snuff today, Isaac. I just don't think you're quite ready for the pain that I am going to bring, and you know, that's disappointing. That is definitely disappointing, but I also gotta compliment you for at least trying. But really, goodbye for now. To the chest we go, an itemage to attain, an epic fetus is to drop. That also sounds very, very on. Curse the unknown is my health, so that's fine. 2020 is actually kinda cool. Gonna press this right here, see what we get. The Empress. We're gonna grab that. We're gonna grab that. We're gonna grab the D10, and I guess... Well, we don't want Bomb Buddy, do we? I'm gonna use the D10 just to see if I can get some use out of it more than anything. And our boss is right. So now we're gonna have double airstrikes. Oh no, 2020 doesn't make double airstrikes. That surprises me, because triple shot does make a triple airstrike. maybe it still does increase our damage at least a little bit. I'm not 100% on that. And, oh, I really wanted to get a double kill. Is that so hard? Yeah, it's always kind of amusing to me when the chest is just annihilated. Goodbye, double gluttony. I don't actually want lads, so I'm just going to leave you. Oh, haha! That technically made it easier! Yay! And money, money, money. Must be funny. Anzus, let's find our super... Oh, that is a long way away. You know, I think I'm just not quite ready for that kind of commitment. I don't think I want to go on such a holiday with my epic fetus. I just feel like we're not really friends enough yet. Also getting battered around by those enemies, because really, it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, so apparently, if I stand here, he'll just keep firing lasers if I don't stand in them. And then I'm just... Okay, I don't know how to fight the bloat. So many of you gave me tactical advice on how to fight him, and I can't do it. I cannot actually do it, which really does suck, and I feel bad for it. I really do. Well, that was very nice. I'll admit, that was kind of good. So then, Blue Babby, I'm actually going to use the D10 to reroll his flies when he summons them, just because I think that is kind of amusing. Whoa, haha! That was much worse than the flies, but also awesome. Goodbye. That was a very, very easy, nice run. 32 minutes, Blue Baby. You cannot turn your nose up at that. You really can't. If I still needed a secret room item for Plat God, I would go to that secret room, but as it is now, it's not really too necessary. So, Judas's Shadow. Pretty damn good. My name has been Rage, and like you've enjoyed this. I'm looking forward to continuing the streak, actually. And yeah, subscribe for more. Goodbye. You've been watching